Hello there, thanks for joining me. So in this video, I'm gonna walk you through how I constructed this riff. If you'd like to see how I put this idea together, I'm gonna be showing the entire process over the course of the next 3 videos. So today, I'm gonna be showing you how to take a rough idea and get it quickly recorded into your DAW without losing any of that creative momentum that you had. So it's basically gonna be going from inspiration to manifested idea. In the next couple of videos, I'm gonna be showing how I like to refine ideas like this and develop this riff into more of a piece of music that has some movement to it. So there's gonna be some variation here and there with the guitar and the drums. So if you'd like to know how to get started putting a musical idea like this together, stay tuned. And speaking of getting started, if you're having any trouble at all with getting started or even finishing your own songs, I want to point you towards my free songwriting checklist. It's a really quick read and it's just a list of simple steps that you can take to go from having no idea to starting your next song in the next 10 to 15 minutes. If I ever hit a wall creatively, it's almost always due to not taking some type of action. I freeze up and I'm not doing anything. So I will often go back to this checklist and reference it just to kind of get me taking some kind of action, and that's what it's meant for. So if you're interested, you can grab that for free at the link in the description below. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so before I get to the actual recording of the riff, I wanted to show you how I quickly found the drum beat that I was hearing in my head as I played this riff using EZdrummer 3. Well, first off, let's hear the riff. So it's very sludgy. Right? And it's very cyclical. It goes around and around like that. And I forgot how to play it, so I had to go back to some videos I took of myself just so I remember where my fingers are supposed to go and the phrasing and the rhythm and all that. But because it starts off a little before the beat hits, so before the one, I kept getting tripped up. So I had to kind of figure out how to map things out before I figured out the riff. So I wanted to take this opportunity to show the little handy function in EZdrummer where you can just do a tap to find. Okay, so if you are a tune track fanatic like I am, if you're very seasoned with all the plugins, this might seem like it's very, very basic and overly obvious, but I wanted to make a point to discuss this because using this function is super handy for anybody starting out. But not only that, it's just super handy for anybody who's just caught up in the moment creatively and they don't want to spend a lot of time sifting through their MIDI libraries and trying to find the perfect beat, right? So this is something that I often overlooked just because I've spent so many years working with tune track software and I know it very well and I have my own little system. But because this riff idea was so fresh in my mind, I wanted to make sure that I got it recorded as quickly as possible with that vibe that I had. And for me, this was crucial because if I wound up spending too much time searching for that, quote unquote, perfect beat, that right beat, I would have lost some of that creative momentum that I was after. So being able to put something together quickly using the tap to find function is just something that I feel cannot be understated. It's super simple and it might be super obvious to some, but it is so handy in the moment when you're just trying to capture a vibe quickly and just something that you can just be like, all right, here's a simple drum beat and I'm gonna refine it later. So that's kind of where we're starting. So as you can see, got the click going and I'm just gonna start punching in some kicks and some snares. So here goes. Nope. Let's try that again. So let's see if that quantizes that. Yeah. And let's see. What would be good? And now I want some rides. Obviously, you don't have to be perfect with this, but it quantizes everything for you, so that's handy. Let's see. Cool. All right, so that's my beat. So now I'm just going to click on Show Results. And show me some cool stuff here. What's this? Yeah, but see, I want ride in particular. So let's see, ride. Get that again. No. That's pretty good. What's this one? All right, so that's pretty involved. I'll get to that in a second. You know what? Before I even get this, I want to get the riff down. Just drag that in case you missed that. What I did, this is the thing I just tapped out, right? What's really cool is that you can click and drag right into the session, which is pretty awesome. Into the wrong spot. Let's bring you over here. And let's see, I'm gonna double it so everything, or quadruple it. Yeah. So if I get the riff going, let's see. Yeah. So obviously I need to practice it, but and that could be a nice little A-B section. So I'm going to record this real quick, and then I'll be back to show you what I'm going to do with the drum beat. I'm just going to quickly record some of the examples of the riff, just so I don't lose the feel. Yeah. Yeah, okay, here we go. Okay, cool. So got that. I want that tail. Let's do that again. Was a little rushed. Do one more. I already lost the feel. All right, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so not perfect, but it's enough to kind of give me an outline for things. So I'm just gonna clip this. And And might even just punch it in. Why did I do that? So, you know what? Probably be a good idea to turn everything back up. Whoops, almost forgot to do that. All right. So that looks good. So bring you down here. Whoops. So you notice how I have pre-existing tracks for the guitar, right? I like to just record here and then drop it down here so I don't have to worry about any potential confusion in the heat of the moment. So let's see. Yep. Yeah, it felt a lot better. Sweet. And then bring that in. And I'll just do that again. And I might do like a little bit of a tail, so it'd be like. Yeah. Instead of like looping back around like I was doing before. Yeah, I won't do that this time. Instead, I'll just go. Something like that. So. Well, first part was good. Let's try that again. Sweet. That's better. And you down. And then there's the tail that I was talking about before. So just need to kind of rehearse this real quick. Yeah. That'd be cool. Sudden stop. Wham. Let's do another one. Cool. So yeah, I like that. Let's get rid of that. Now this is a cool beat. I like this, but I want to customize things now. So what I'm gonna do is just go back and seeing as I don't really need to track guitar for this right now, you don't really need to see my face anymore. So I am going to just delve into the session right here. All right, cut. All right, there's part one. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you could get some inspiration to get started working on your own music, and hopefully you got some tips on how to go about it. But if this is all a little bit overwhelming to you and you're still trying to figure out how to get started, be sure to grab the free songwriting checklist. If you follow the steps, I promise you're gonna see some results. So you can find that at the link in the description below. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time, and I really do hope this was helpful. I'm just curious, Out of everything that I talked about in this video, what are the areas that you struggle with the most? Drop me a comment and let me know, because I would love to talk about this. Thanks again.